Good evening, Rotorua. Tonight on City News. Ragamuffin promoter Andrew McManus announces the festival's move to Auckland on Facebook. A special Creation Fest matinee performance has been announced that will see the doors open free of charge to primary school students. And in sport, Dave Hodgins is the Bay of Plenty Rugby Union's Referee of the Month. It's being reported that Rotorua has officially lost the Ragamuffin Music Festival to Auckland. The news came as promoter Andrew McManus announced the lineup for his first Auckland-based Ragamuffin Festival on Facebook. The headline act are reggae legends UB40. In his post, Mr McManus said that he had given Rotorua a good go. Meanwhile, Rotorua District Council has 1 year left on a 5-year contract with Mr McManus to hold the festival here and is still discussing whether to release him from the final year's obligations. The Ragamuffin Festival has been held in Rotorua since its inception in 2008 and injected millions of dollars into the local economy. So how do locals feel about the news? Our cameras caught reaction at Central Mall.
Yeah, I heard it was going to be moved to Auckland perhaps. I think it's good for Rotorua. It's been there for about 6 years, is it? And brings a lot of tourists to town. It's good for the community. It's central, and I think we should keep it here.
They love it just because it's Rotorua. You don't get any better than Rotorua.
So you'd be pretty gutted if we lost it, you think? And it went somewhere else?
Yeah, I think places like Auckland have got enough, events like this happening, so why not just share with Rotorua? Yeah.
Not really my thing. I think it's a good thing if they don't have it anymore.
A little about what your thoughts are, whether we should have it here or not? Or?
Well, it's great for the town. It's great for Rotorua. We should have it. Yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
Can you say why? Why do you think?
It brings people to Rotorua, brings money to the city. That's what we're all about. It's what we need. So
you don't want to lose it?
No, I don't think so. It hasn't caused any problems or any harm. I'm sure the moteliers wouldn't want to lose it.
What are your thoughts on it? Do you think we should have something like that here in Rotorua?
Yeah, definitely keep it going, It's good.
Tell us why. Can you elaborate for us?
I don't know, just the atmosphere's pretty wicked and we get bugger all here in Rotorua as far as huge events go anyway, so I think it would be good for Rotorua, good for the economy.
Sad if we lost it.
It would be, yeah, definitely.
Oh, we should have it here.
Yeah, it's a huge event for Rotorua and everyone goes to it and people from out of town come to it, so why won't you have it here?
It's always going to be here. We thought it was always going to be here.
Yeah, I reckon it'd be good to keep the Ragamuffin going. I'm a musician myself, but I reckon it'd be good for Rotorua and it'll create a lot of more tourism and income coming in from the Ragamuffin. Keep it going. It's great. It's great to have a bit of music here. And, I reckon it's great for Rotorua.
It would be sad if we lost it?
Oh yes, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. I'd say so. Yeah.
That would suck because people can't really travel. They don't have transport to go. Not that much money to travel to another city.
So we should keep it here.
You should keep it here where everyone can just come into Rotorua.
I think it should stay here. It's a big event for the people around Rotorua, so yeah, I reckon it should stay.
Destination Rotorua Marketing General Manager Oscar Nathan says he believes the city is on track with growth in visitor numbers and he's positive of more in the city's future. Mr Nathan says also exceeding expectations is the famously Rotorua advertising campaign, which is also helping rebrand the city and attract domestic visitors back into the region.
Probably the main thing for us is we really need to focus on continuing that message that Famously's putting out there. Like I said, Famously in the first year is around brand. We now need to start that call to action and everything else, and all those indicators going positively. For us, is around how do we sustain that and keep that going. We've had a massive April this year, but then also there was a lot of things that fell in April. We had that 3 long weekends in April that did really well, and that buoyed everything. We've just got to keep working in that space, and like I said, combination of events, industry, positivity, and basically lifting the game really. because the destination as a whole needs to be more competitive.
A special Creation Fest matinee performance has been announced that will see the doors open free of charge to all primary school students. The catch to getting in is making a mask. Creation Fest is on over 5 spectacular shows from the 15th to the 19th of July and builds on the former Wearable Creations event and includes film and live performance categories as well as the much-loved wearable arts. And on Tuesday the 15th of July, primary school age children are being invited to get involved in the creativity. Organiser Joe Romaine says there will also be prizes for the most exquisite masks. For more information on how to get involved or to see the show for free, go to creationfest.org.nz. In sport tonight, congratulations to Dave Hodgson, the Bay of Plenty Rugby Union's Referee of the Month. At age 61, Dave is in his 8th season of refereeing. He started refereeing Saturday morning college rugby and has worked his way through to refereeing afternoon senior rugby. To your weather update now. Tonight, mainly fine with fresh westerlies easing and an overnight low of -1. Tomorrow, Friday, mainly fine with evening cloud, southwesterlies developing, a high of 10 and a low of 2. And the outlook for Saturday, cloudy periods, southwest easing, a high of 14 and a low of 3. And the marine forecast for Lake Rotorua for Friday, southerly 10 knots tending westerly to 15 knots late in the afternoon with waves less than half a metre, and it will be fine with late cloud. Remember, for program listings and other info, check out our website tvrotorua.co.nz, or you can look us up on Facebook. Still to come in tonight's program, we find out what's on offer at the Youth Centre these school holidays. The wedding guy Peter Duncan announces his move to Tauranga to set up a franchise there. And events and venues coordinator Jason Cameron has highlights from the Fire and Ice Festival, which is on in the city over the next few weeks.
Well, if you've got school-aged kids and you're at a loss for what to do with them over the upcoming school holidays, well, send them down here to the Rotorua Youth Centre. They've got a huge array of programs and workshops coming up. And today we're catching up with the brand new activities and events coordinator down here at the Youth Centre, Michelle King. Hey Michelle, welcome to the show. What are you doing down here?
My role here is the events and activities, so I organise all the workshops for after school and holiday programs and any special events that we put on. That's my job.
So you're obviously a pretty busy lady because there's lots of kids coming in and out here every day.
Lots and lots, yes, we've got all sorts coming in, so we've got to organise workshops that fit everybody.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about some of those and the holiday program, because holidays are just around the corner and we all know how busy they are and how kids love to come down here and get into those workshops. So let's, you've got a big list down there, shall we go through them?
Yep, absolutely. So these school holidays, we've got a few things going on. We've got open mic workshops, so with that we're going to run some open mic nights here at the Rotorua Youth Centre. What I'm looking for is some youth to actually run them, so I'll guide them, but it'll be their gig.
Yeah. So when you say open mic, kids can get up and just rattle off comedy, music, rapping, anything?
Yeah, anything. We'll theme each night, so as it goes on, the promotions will go out and each night is themed for each mic night.
That's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now I can see down here one of your workshops is a graffiti workshop. Now is that pretty popular?
It is really popular. The youth absolutely love doing graffiti art, as you can see as you ride in through the driveway there. We've got lots of graph art there, so we're going to run another workshop 3 days with Jerome and Tens. A few hours each day.
Do you find that's a good way for young people to express themselves is through the graffiti art?
Absolutely. The whole hip hop culture is becoming more and more popular down here. With the graffiti art, it just goes off.
Yeah. Now I'm just reading upside down here. I can see the Rotorua Youth Centre hottest cookie.
Yeah, so you've got to get teams of 2 coming in. It's almost like New Zealand hottest home baker, but it's all about the Rotorua Youth Centre.
Cooking the kai?
Yeah, cooking or doing some baking. Mystery box full of ingredients. They come down in their teams and it's a cook-off. Yeah.
Cool. Now, crumping workshop. That's going to get some of the young boys down here, I think.
Absolutely. I'd like to be able to do it, but far too old now. So yeah, no, we'll let the new lot come through. So we've got some crump workshops going on. A choreographer from Auckland is coming down to teach that. So that's
I don't really have the mojo for it either.
No, but more disco now.
What else we got going on here? Band auditions, I like that one.
Yeah, we were looking for a Rotorua Youth Centre official band. So we've got band auditions coming up both Thursdays, the 10th and the 17th, between 12:30 and 4:30. We're looking to, start up a whole band,
cool.
Get them so that Friday, Saturday nights down here at the youth centre, they can just jam. There's an atmosphere going on. The youth that come in here to hang out have something to groove to, pretty much.
Cool.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Yeah. We've also got karaoke happening both Fridays, so come down and have a sing-song. Otherwise, I'll have to get up.
Not good?
No. Let's not do that. So, yeah, come down. We've also got alternative beauty treatments, so from the kitchen cupboard beauty treatment.
Is that like the cucumbers on the eyes sort of thing?
I think it's a little bit more involved than that, but yeah, we can start with cucumbers, and then there's like porridge and avocado and all sorts of things that we can get from the kitchen cupboard, and
Cool, that sounds exciting. Yeah. The girls will like that one. Probably not so much for the boys.
Not so much. Well, hey, boys have got skin too.
They do.
You can come be on Model Ellen.
Cool, I will. Thank
Absolutely. And lipstick making. And lipstick making. So making your own lipstick. Save money.
Yeah.
Lipstick's expensive these days.
Now, do any of the kids or any of the mums and dads that are watching that have kids, do they need to register for any of these activities?
Yes, please. The sooner the better, just so that we know what we're expecting on the day. If you come down on the day and it's not full up, then absolutely more than welcome in.
Cool. Is there any cost to any of the workshops?
There is a cost, and we do try to keep our costs as low as possible, but the costs are for the ingredients or the materials that we may need. So this one ranges from gold coin donation right through till the graffiti workshops are our expensive, which is $50, but we've got to pay for all the spray paint and the boards, and yeah, so but they get to take those boards home with them.
Cool.
For the graffiti.
That'll be pretty exciting for them.
Absolutely.
Now, is this running throughout the whole 2 weeks of the holidays?
It is. This is for the whole 2 weeks. A couple of them are, running both weeks. Some of them are one-offs. But yeah, come down and you'll see our promos out all over the place. So come down and register, or give us a call and register, and then hope to see everybody here.
Cool. Now, like I said before, if anybody is watching, what's the number down here to be able to register? 343-1012. And yeah, ask for Michelle or Jerome, and we'll help you out. Any questions, just ask. All right, good stuff. Hopefully you guys will fill up, because I know how much good time the kids have down here. So today,
Absolutely.
Michelle, appreciate your time. Thank you.
No worries.
Well, I'm catching up with Peter Duncan today, who really needs no introduction. He's pretty much world famous here in Rotorua as the wedding guy. Hi, Pete. Nice to have you on the show today.
Great to be here.
It's always good to catch up with your enthusiasm and the things that you're doing within the wedding industry. But even more great news for you just recently with three more awards from Canada.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was through the Wedding Industry Experts Awards, which is based in Canada. It's a global event, in as much as all the peer industries from all over the world compete. And it was fantastic news to hear late last week that we have picked up 3 awards in 3 separate categories.
Wow. Well, let's talk about those different categories, because obviously there's a number of them, but let's just focus on the 3 that you won.
Sure. The first of which is for our flagship company, which is called The Wedding Guy. And so to have picked that up again this year, because we won it last year. And this year we also picked up in successive years the Rotorua Wedding Booklet, which is great.
Hitched.
And one for Hitched. Now that's the first time that our Rotorua Annual Wedding Show has been acknowledged at all at that level, so again, brilliant news.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Now, you started Wedding Guy way back in 2008.
Yes.
But you've also got some exciting news looking forward into the future for around about 2017.
Very much so. It was always part of our business plan. The big picture was to franchise the business if it went off. And obviously the continued growth and the steady stream of business that we're enjoying gives us more of an opportunity to springboard into our future. So what we're doing by 2017, we're hoping to franchise the Wedding Guy across New Zealand and inevitably into Australia. But first and foremost, by the end of this year, we will relocate to Tauranga to set up the Tauranga end of the business.
So that's you and Felita, your wife, and 2 girls?
Yeah, we find that our success as a business comes by way of the fact that we will set up a satellite branch, as it were, and then once we've got or developed a strong enough brand in any particular town or vicinity, we then move on to set up the next one. Very much like church planting, I hear.
So why Tauranga?
Tauranga has got a population that's double that of Rotorua. It's also, be it more affluent, there's more of a demand for our services in that particular city, and so in that regard, for those reasons and probably a couple more, it's a great time to actually move.
Yeah, I'm guessing that you're going to have to restart pretty much everything, because networks here that you've built in Rotorua, they're obviously building those relationships are vital to any business, but going to Tauranga, you're going to have to start all over again.
Well, the beauty of what we do and the relationships that we already enjoy in Tauranga afford us a wee bit of a breather, in as much as we've got some great networks set up there already. So it really just means for us it's just more of a concentrated focus on what we're already doing there, but establishing a brand to the same level that we've got it here in Rotorua.
That's great news, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Now, is the family happy about moving?
The kids are absolutely ecstatic. We went across there this weekend just to have a look-see and find a house or whatever. And so, yeah, very much looking forward to the plans, but certainly not losing any momentum or any focus here in Rotorua either, because it's our hometown. And so things like the Wedding Industry Awards, which we established this year, will continue on, as will our annual wedding show.
Cool. Now, that was obviously just last month, the wedding show. How well did that go?
Fantastic. I mean, it's now in its 4th year, so as a 4-year show, it's just going from strength to strength, and it again provided a springboard from which we could launch the Wedding Industry Awards, which is the first of its kind here in New Zealand. So we're wanting to grow that in similar fashion to the success we've enjoyed with Hitched.
Now, obviously, you've been organising all that. You obviously, again, like I was saying, you're a busy man doing all this sort of stuff. Moving to Tauranga, you know, re-establishing yourself again. How are you going to handle things here in Rotorua? Are you going to have someone here to run the business here?
Not really. We will set up what we're calling a round table, which is effectively an informal board sort of scenario, and that will be a composite of our key suppliers, the people that we've started out the business here at this end, and that will allow us the opportunity to almost self-manage because they will play some key roles in ensuring that the business and what we've established here continues on, and we will take more of a stakeholder approach, but certainly obviously continue to service our client relationships.
Obviously, it's a very cutthroat industry, and there's a lot of competitors out there. So, what's the edge? What's your secret that you've been able to, to win all these awards?
Sure, I think that while many would say that the actual formula is complex, it's not really. I think that it's as simple as ensuring that your client service delivery and ensuring that customer service is always at the forefront of your mind. And if you continue to look after your clients will look after you.
Mm. Now, obviously, the wedding day is very special for the couple that are getting the marriage vows done and all that ceremonial stuff. How does it feel for you, being up there, being the celebrant and watching this young couple or whatever age couple getting married? How does that make you feel?
It's a huge privilege, to be honest. It's one of those vocations in life where it's almost, it's a great job and you get paid for it. So you can be passionate about whatever role that you play in life or whatever you choose to do. For us, this is what we're most passionate about. We love seeing people coming together in what we consider as a really important relationship or life decision. And so in that sense, it's a considerable privilege for us to be involved, and we really enjoy it.
Cool. So you've got a set date when you're going to be leaving Rotorua?
Well, we are hoping to start the process in September as far as house hunting, all that sort of stuff, but definitely enjoy our first summer by November at the latest.
Cool. Well, we look forward to catch up with you when you decide to leave, and we'll have a bit of a going away party. What do you reckon?
Very much so. You can even come over and see us if you like.
Right, I'll do that.
Okay.
Good man.
Cheers. Thank you.
Kia ora everybody, I'm here at the Village Green and behind me is the Harcourt's Ice Rink. I'm joined now by Jason Cameron from Events and Venues. Hi Jason.
Hi Kitty, it's a beautiful day today down here.
It is a beautiful day, not too bad for the ice, it's not melting.
Yeah, it's a new operator this year from Auckland, that's Paradise Ice Skating, and the ice rink has been open for a week now, and we've had a very busy opening week with lots of events happening on the ice. We had the Lava Bar DJ on Ice on Friday night and Ice Ferries weekend. So the Harcourt's Outdoor Ice Rink has been all go.
And this of course is part of the wonderful Fire and Ice Festival that Events and venues are putting on. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the Hits Fire and Ice Festival takes place over the period of the month. Started last week and it'll complete itself at the end of July. And we've got an eclectic array of events, including the Rotorua Daily Post outdoor feature film night, which is on this Friday. And then we've got the following weekend, we've got the inaugural Rotorua Polar Plunge and Firewalk events, and the Blaze Night on Saturday night with a huge public bonfire, the electric blaze riders, and a laser light fireworks show. So there's plenty of action and excitement down here at the Village Green in Rotorua.
There certainly is, and thank you very much, the Hits, for putting this all on. It's really exciting to be able to have so many things to enjoy with family and friends if they're in Rotorua, and invite other people along.
Yeah, it's a nice time of the year to sort of get out and about and enjoy the wonderful city that we have, and a lot of people in town with the school holidays with families and children, so just providing lots of options for people, so that's what it's all about.
I love that whole juxtaposition too, that with the Hits Fire and Ice Festival, it's in Rotorua, it's pretty cold, but there's wonderful heat here from the geothermal attractions, and what better place to have this event?
Yeah, and I know that the mountain is waiting for some snow down there at Ruapehu, so it's ironic that we're sort of underway with the festival, and we've got the coolness here with the ice, and yeah, there's lots of things to look forward to with this festival.
So anybody that would like to have a look online and find out more about the festival, where can they go?
So they can go to our Facebook page, which is Fire and Ice Rotorua. So look us up, and there's lots of information and updates on that Facebook page, and we've also got our festival programs available throughout the city, namely at the Convention Centre, at Inner City Focus, and at the eyesight, and people can grab a program and see how they can get involved with the Hits Fire and Ice Festival.
Exciting. Tell me how the opening night went.
Opening night was very busy. There were over 300 people at the Harcourt's function there on the ice rink.
That's amazing, because it was actually quite a gloomy night,
It was a gloomy night. It was raining heavily. I was on there on the ice rink myself, and struggling around for a little bit. My daughter was showing me up, but it was a great turnout, and even the next 2 nights were similar numbers, so it's started off very well.
Wonderful. Well, we're glad to hear that. Thank you very much for spending some time with us. Just finally, where can people get tickets? Where can they get more information? Anything that you'd like to say?
So all of the events are predominantly free. We've just got our 2 charity fundraising events, which are the Polar Plunge and the Firewalk, which happen on Saturday the 12th of July. So people pay $5 per plunge or walk across the hot coals, and they can do that registering on the day. People need to be 14 to 17, a parental consent there, and they can win a $10,000 spa pool package. One lucky person who does the inaugural Rotorua Firewalk or Polar Plunge will take away that package from Hot Spring Portable Spas.
Wow, that's amazing. It'd have to be the Polar Push to get me in there, I'd have to say.
I'll be doing it. That's part
You're
of that.
Be doing
yeah,
it?
Absolutely. If you're organising the events, you need to be participating in the events. That's my motto. So.
Oh, good man, good man. We like that. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks for the opportunity, Kitty.
You're very welcome. Have a great afternoon.
Awesome.
That was Events and Venues Coordinator Jason Cameron talking to Kitty Danielle about the Rotorua Fire and Ice Festival. Don't forget, if you have any news that you'd like to share with us, give the station a call on 07 3488 984, or you can email news@tvrotorua.co.nz. Thanks for joining us tonight for Muddy Air.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand.